Hey, Todd Burrier from toddburrier.com. Today I want to talk a little bit about the magic of active patience. You know, the number one enemy in your business is not your fear. You can get past your fear, and you will get past your fear. Action blows up fear. And if your fear is keeping you from taking action, in a matter of time, you'll be in so much pain, you'll take action anyway. So it's not the fear piece, it's the instant gratification piece. That is what I've seen over my career is really people's number one obstacle, because if things don't happen fast enough, they lose interest or they chase the next shiny thing, right? And because we're in such an instant gratification culture, and we're so steeped in messages that say, you know, solve this overweight, right? Lose all the weight you've been trying to lose for 20 years in 60 days, right? Or get rich in 90 days, even though you've been in debt for the last 15 years, right? I mean, that obviously it's appealing. It appeals to human nature, but it preys on human nature. And so I want to give you some insight today, and I'm going to finish this video with 4 specific words for you to remember that can be game changers for you. And so, you know, I love to fish. I am a true fisherman. I just love to fish. Grew up fishing, but you know what? They call it fishing, right? They don't call it catching. The reason they don't call it catching is because a lot of your fishing, you're not catching anything. I mean, that's just the nature of fishing. You know, you can go entire days without getting a single bite. That's called getting skunked in fisherman's language. And then you can have days where literally, I mean, it seems like if you just doesn't matter where you drop your line in, you hook something. Those are few and far between. And then on a pretty typical day, you might catch 3 to 5 really good fish, you know, in 8 hours. Right? And that would be a pretty good day of fishing. So if you think about that, if you caught 3 to 5 good fish in 8 hours, that's 7 hours, right? Essentially 7 hours of that time. You're not catching anything. So translate that into your work. Isn't that the way your work is? Isn't that the way it is when you're working with prospects? And so you got to focus on the work. You got to know that the bite is going to be different day to day. There's going to be some days you're doing exactly what you did yesterday. And yesterday you had a terrible day, and today it's a great day. It seems like everybody's interested. You're sponsoring new people. Like, well, what's the difference? Nothing. There's no difference. It's just the nature of life, right? So you just can't quit when no one bites, because you never know. You never know what next touch, right, might bring the next major person into your business. And so the key thing is you have to use active patience, right? And which means you got to fish your time every day until the day is over. You likely have an hour, maybe an hour and a half, because more than likely you're building your networking business, your home business part-time, right? That's pretty normal. And so maybe you have an hour and a half. You got to fish that hour and a half all the way through. If your first 45 minutes, every cast seems like you're landing on the shoreline and nothing is working, it doesn't matter. You got to keep going. So here's 4 words that will help you. Number 1 is patience. If you don't have patience, I feel really bad for you, for your future, because people who don't develop patience, I mean, that's one of the things fishing taught me was patience, because I don't think by nature we're patient people. People don't have patience, their life is going to suck. I mean, it's just going to suck. They are never going to stay with something long enough to see fruit, and they're going to struggle their whole life with the same issues. So you have to have patience. Active patience, right? So that's the second word, active. You have to be diligent, and you have to be consistent. Do your work, do it daily. Don't worry about what the bite is that day. Fish, 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 fish. Next day, fish, fish, fish. Okay, so patience, active, that's where you get the active patience. The third word is fun. Enjoy the experience. You know, there's so many ways that you can work in today's world. There's so many avenues that you can talk to people and create conversations, and that it used to be, like, I had to do a lot of stuff that was incredibly not fun for me to build my business in my early days, because I was so introverted and conversations were so difficult for me. And you know, and I'm not talking about not getting uncomfortable. You should be getting uncomfortable in life on a regular basis. It's the only way you'll grow. What I'm saying is that the things that are uncomfortable aren't the same as things that are not fun. So there's always going to be some things that are not fun, but there are ways to make the work fun, right? Telling your story and helping someone is fun. Being nice to people is fun. Opening a door for someone to do better can be fun. You just have to work in such a way. And that's why I teach what I teach. If you follow my teaching, I promise you'll be having fun. You will be having fun, and fun's attractive. But this message isn't about fun. This is just about remembering that word. If you're being consistent in your work and it's not fun, you're doing it wrong. That's just the bottom line. You're doing it wrong, because the more you do this work the right way, the more fun it becomes. The more comfortable you get in the activities. Again, the word comfortable, and it gets to me after a little while, because I know that it's not a great word for life, right? Being comfortable leads to complacency. And so I don't want you to necessarily be comfortable, but I want you to be having fun. And that's part of enjoying the experience, right? Participating fully in the experience. And then the fourth word is faith, which speaks back to fear, by the way. You realize you can't have faith and fear in the same moment. It's not possible. And so think about this. There are fish, right? I used a fishing analogy to start. I'll finish with a fishing analogy. There are fish. The fish don't care who throws the line in. It's not going, oh, that's Bob's lure. I'm not talking to Bob. That's Mary's bait. I'm not interested in Mary's bait. They don't care. If someone has got a need and you throw the line in front of them, they're interested. The process works. You have to have faith in the process, and you have to have faith in yourself. You know, you have everything you need. You just have to trust that. So, patience, active, fun, faith will help you every time. Feel free to share this message. I hope you got value. And, if you haven't got my 27 scripts that work, make sure you go to toddburry.com and put in your email, and boom, you will get the free MP3. Will help you prospect and recruit significantly. Okay? Thanks for being here. See ya.